Mike and I talked a bunch this week, and I knew they were playing them. Yeah.
And no consideration to change your
No,
on that?
no. I felt like our guys got 2 good days of work in while we were here. So I thought they were ready to for that week, and I didn't want to overpush them and coming into that game after the amount of work that we did in those 2 days. So I was comfortable with the starters. Obviously, when you play like that, but it's not acceptable no matter who's against who. But they did a nice job, moving the ball and stopping us. But obviously that's not up to our standard.
Carson Strong didn't play a lot in the fourth quarter. What went behind the decision not to play him that makes snaps not only in this game but in the previous game?
Well, everybody's in a different situation and different. Scenarios. We wanted Reed to get some work. We wanted Gardner to get some work, and that was a little bit more about that than anything. That we wanted to make sure that those 2 guys got the work, the reps that they needed.
As a coach, Nick, obviously things changed this week with the stomach virus for them. So, how do you use this as an evaluation tool? Does it affect that?
No, because again, like the second day, it was good work against the Dolphins the first day. Then the second day, we got to practice just like we were back at NovaCare, right? It just so happened to be here, obviously. So we worked hard there at practice on whatever day that was, Thursday. Again, just disappointed in the execution in the game today. I just didn't think we did a good enough job as coaches or players, but that doesn't diminish the amount of good work that we got in for the last month plus in training camp. So that's not a good way to leave with a bad taste in our mouth to leave with. But we'll fix it like we attempt to fix everything, and we'll go back to work. We'll look at ourselves in the mirror first as coaches, and then we'll get the corrections made the way we need to.
What are the decisions to have guys like N'Kobe and Jordan leave early, and then you had guys maybe who've been on the team before, like Davion was playing through the end?
Yeah, some of it came down to the numbers that we had. To be honest with you, everybody was discussed individually, right? From Slay to Jalen to everybody on the roster. So everyone was discussed. Some of the twos, we didn't play our ones. We didn't play some of our ones, our twos that were in with the ones during practice, because again, we felt like we got good work with them this week. So there were some twos that didn't play, and then every 2 was discussed, whether we were playing them a couple series, whether we were playing them 2 quarters, whether they were low on a position, and we were low on position as far as the numbers, and then they might have to be ready to go all game. We didn't let guys that came out of the game this time take their pads off because of the number situation. So it wasn't anything there, just a numbers thing where Davion was continuing to play.
From your vantage point, how did you think Grant Calcaterra did in his first preseason game?
Obviously I'll have to go watch the tape, but I thought he had a good week of practice this week, and it was good to see him back on the field. And then today I'll have to watch. He made a nice catch on that shallow and showed some acceleration after that, which was good to see. How many catches did he have? I'm not sure. 2. I'm not sure if I remember what the second one was right off the top of my head, but so he did a couple good things. But I'm gonna have to look at the tape. I've been looking at a lot of stuff out there, and but I've been happy with him in practice.
Blocking's obviously something that's going to take a while for him, I assume.
Yeah. That's something, right, with some of the F tight ends that have been more of receiving threats in college. That's an adjustment that they have to make. But they can't be a liability in the run game, right? They have to be able to go in there and execute. Yeah, you limit what you ask them to do and this and that, but that's just something that we're gonna always be working on to get better with him. Because he doesn't have a lot of experience with it right now.
Obviously, you have to watch the film, but Grant was involved in that pick 6, and it looked like maybe they weren't on the same page. Maybe Reed thought it was coming out. What did you see?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. I know what happened, and I don't want to put it on somebody. We'll fix that in the film room. And so, I saw exactly what happened. I'll keep that within, and we'll fix it and get better from it.
If you had to give a self-assessment of yourself from this preseason as compared to the last preseason, how would you grade yourself, or how would you
Yeah, it's just so much. It's so much different, right? We have a whole full season of coaching and playoff game under my belts. So I feel everything. Hopefully, we ask our players to get better every single day, and we can't ask them to do that unless we're doing that ourselves. So I feel like 365 days, I'm a little bit better each day. I don't know if I hit that mark every single time, but we're trying to get better, just like we want our players to. So I feel better about myself at this point than I did last year at this time.
So you're a competitor. We all know that. You're a little frustrated coming off the field. What was your messaging sort of to the players?
Yeah, that's hard when we got a bunch of competitors in that room, right? And so it's hard no matter what. You lose something like that bad, that's tough. That's tough to stomach, right? That you come out there and hats off to Miami. They did a good job and they're well coached. I got a lot of respect for Coach McDaniel. I got a lot of respect for Coach Boyer. They're well coached and they got good players. But yeah, you never want to come out there and lay an egg like we did. And so my message was we got to look at it and we got to all look at ourselves in the mirror and get better from it. And it starts with, and I'll always put it on us as coaches first. We got to, we're the ones that prepare them, and then they have to be the ones that go out and play. So we all got to look at ourselves in the mirror and get better from it. And that's the philosophy, no win or lose, that we have after each and every game that we play here in Philadelphia.